just want you to know that I was young, very stupid, and most importantly, very drunk when this happened, okay? So I'm going to set the scene for you really quick. It's me and a friend. She's got an identical twin sister, so I'm just going to call her Twin. I don't want to use her name because I haven't seen her in a while, and I don't know if I have, permission to... I don't know if she'd want anybody to know this. Like, this is how bad the story is, okay? So anyways, we're going to call her Twin. So Twin is my buddy that's with me on this weekend, and it's a family thing. Every year they throw this big together party over a certain holiday weekend, and lots of people go to this thing, okay? Everybody brings their campers. They live in this really small town, only a couple hundred people, so, they can have a bunch of people there, and it's okay. I mean, the beer wagons come, like you see at a state fair where they've got the beer wagons. That's there, okay? It's like a 3-day big party. Nothing but partying. And as I grew up, it was very accepted to drink if you were at home, and as long as you were being responsible. They understood that kids were going to do that, so it was okay for me to drink while I was with my family and like being supervised, I guess you'd say. So anyways, it was probably the second day of straight partying that had been going on. Me and the Twin and my family and all of their friends and whatnot. And we would go boating during the day, and at night we would be partying all night. They would have live band come, and I mean, just, a real extravaganza for the country folk. So we're having this great time, and we're all boozed up. We had went to the local little tavern, the bar, back to my family's house, and we're in this big garage in the back partying where, everybody who stays up late hangs out there. So we're all having this great time, and me and the Twin are really drunk. Everybody there is really just entirely too drunk, but having a great time nonetheless. And suddenly someone comes up with the idea that it would just be really funny to have my friend the Twin and I be... I'm just going to say it, okay? They wanted us to dance around and turn this guy on, like get him excited because he was this old guy. I knew him growing up because he worked in a school that I went to, okay? Worked there when I went to school there, okay? So he's an older guy. But anyways, we just thought this was the greatest thing, This was just going to be hilarious. Anything for a laugh, It doesn't matter to me. If it's going to make you laugh, I will do it. So my friend's first up. We're on the dance floor, and we're all dancing, and there's one chair sitting there, and this guy's dancing around, and my friend, the Twin, sits down in this chair. And she's like, yeah, baby, woo, dance for me. So sure enough, this guy starts to, okay? And he's in his swim trunks and a nice polo shirt, and he, straddles her leg, and he starts to, do this little jig, and he starts bending down. Well, as he bends down, his little friend pokes out and touches the Twin's leg. Mind you, she's wearing shorts, okay? So she becomes totally mortified and grossed out and jumps up and is like, ah! No more. I'm laughing my ass off, okay? Still funny to me. Funny to her too, but not quite as funny anymore. So I'm like, okay, I'm up next, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, dancing with the guy. And then I sit down. I'm like, yeah, dance for me. So next thing you know, he starts to, take off his shirt. So I'm like, yeah, woo, take it off. Well, he's wearing this polo shirt, with, the 2 buttons. Starts taking it off, doesn't realize it till he gets about here that his buttons are still buttoned up. And he's drunk, mind you. So he's, moving around, trying to figure it all out. Doesn't know what the hell is going on. We're laughing. Well, all of a sudden, one of my family members comes in and is like, okay, you guys got to tame it down for the evening. Everybody's going to sleep, and it's time for everybody to go to bed. Quiet down at the very least. So we're like, okay, yeah, no problem. Well, by this time, he's got his shirt off now, okay? And he's not like some really well-built guy, He's got a little bit of the belly or whatever. No big deal. I'm still laughing, still having a great time. Well, he sits down on this lawn chair, right? And I I don't know if you remember, like, in the 80s, like, consumer ads and things like that. There was always, like, that lady that would, like, be laying on the car, and she'd have her back arched, and, like, one leg would be straight and the other one would be kinked. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'd be all hot to trot, like, oh, yeah. So, anyways, he poses like this, sucks in his belly as hard as he can, lays like this, brings one leg up, and then looks at me, right? Points, and then goes. So I'm like, okay, this is not funny anymore. This guy's like serious. He really thinks that I'm into it. Okay, so I'm like, uh-oh, now that warning signs are hitting, you know, like, what am I doing? This is so stupid. How did I even remotely think this was funny? Well, so everybody's like, yeah, lights out, yeah, party's over. Well, I'm freaked out now, okay? So I run to the door, shut off the lights on everybody. People are walking around still, I don't care. I leave, I bail outside the front door, okay? I don't know where I'm going to run to. There's campers everywhere. There's, you know, people are in bed. It's all quiet outside. And I'm like, where can I go? Well, right next to the garage door is a big, long picnic table where they had food set out and all kinds of stuff. Well, now it's empty, but there's still the plastic cover over it. So I duck down really in a hurry. I duck down and I hide under this picnic table so I can see the door. It's like right there. I mean, a foot away, okay? So I'm under this thing, and lo and behold, the door opens, and here comes this guy. Immediately, I'm like this. Okay? Holding my breath, not gonna make a sound, nothing. I'm not gonna peep. Nothing's gonna make me do it. I'm scared. I look up, because he's right there, like a foot away. I look up. What is he doing? That's right. Rubbing his pee-pee. So, I'm holding it, I'm trying, and I'm like, oh my god, scared but hilarious at the same time. These situations never give you one emotion and that's it. You get a lot of emotions at the same time, okay? So I'm freaked out, but I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like, holding it. Suddenly it becomes this big thing, okay? Where's Steph? Somebody's gotta find Steph. Where'd Steph go? Stephanie, Steph. I take off. I take my opportunity and I run. I run to like 3 or 4 campers in deep and I hide under these people's camper, okay? Next thing you know, I see my friend, the twin, running around outside. Steph. She's whispering because she can't scream because there's people, you know, sleeping. She's like, Steph. So I tell her, hey, I'm over here. So she sees me. I tell her, get down in here with me. So she gets underneath this camper lid and I commence to tell her the story. Next thing you know, I hear footsteps. My brother's looking for us. And then here comes that guy again. Literally, as soon as we hear these footsteps, here comes this dog out of nowhere. Some strange dog, probably God incarnate telling us you're bad. So we're like, go. So sure enough, we get the dog to leave. Next thing you know, the footsteps get louder and louder. Here comes the guy. Sure enough, here again, 2 feet away from us, right? So we're both like, trying to be quiet. And what happens this time? Yes. The dude just lets out this big, nasty, wet, disgusting fart, right? I don't know how it was possible with one of my best friends sitting there, us staring at each other, desperately trying not to laugh our asses off. Seriously, hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, but we did it. So yeah, that's my story, not from Toronto. Hope you got a laugh out of it. So, peace out. So